In this video, I'm going to show you how to manually correct and annotate a protein coding gene on the negative strand after you've received your web server files from Mitos. The first thing we're going to do is open up this config1.fas file in a text editor of our choice. In my case, I'm going to use Text Wrangler. We're also going to open up Expossi Translate tool and on any web browser of your choice. I choose the output format of verbose because I think it's easier to read, and we're also going to set the genetic code to invertebrate mitochondrial since that's the kind of species that we'll be working with. The gene we're going to be looking at is NAD4. Now let's open up Mega, click on Align, Edit/Build Alignment, retrieve sequences from a file, and navigate to the file that you originally uploaded to Mitos. It should be this FASTA file, and click Open. This is going to show us a visualization of the entire genome. Now let's navigate to 6663. That text wrangler says our gene is at. Now since this gene is on the negative strand, it's actually going to be read from right to left, meaning that this TAT here is the end of our gene. I like to look for start codons first because that's going to determine our reading frame. So we're actually going to head to 7856. Now that we're here, we're going to be looking over here for a start codon. The start codon will be read from right to left, and we have to look at the complement of what we're actually seeing to look for our start codon. So we know, thanks to other literature of similar species, that the mitochondrial genome of this species is quite compact. So the start codon of this gene should be close to the next gene. The next gene apparently starts at 7985. Meanwhile, this gene was supposed to start at 7856, which is more than 100 nucleotide difference. So we should be looking for a start codon way closer to this gene than this originally says. And that start codon is going to be at 7988. That's an ATG start codon. So I'm just going to change this here to 7988. And we're going to highlight all the way back to 6663. Now that we're there, let's copy the sequence with Command-C if you're on a Mac, or Control-C if you're on a Windows PC. And let's paste it into Expossi. Make sure that reverse is checked, and I'm actually going to uncheck the forward strand and hit Translate. You can see that we have our new start codon here, but we do not have a stop, which means that we have to go back in and search for a stop codon. The stop codon is going to be in this direction, and we're going to search for a stop codon keeping the complement in mind. So instead of CAA, we'd be reading this as GTT. The first possible stop codon starts right here, where we have a TAG. A TAG codon is a typical stop codon, so we're going to highlight this new part of the strand and paste it at the front in Expossi and hit Translate. Since there is a stop here, that means that this stop codon is in frame, which means that this TAG is in fact our stop codon. We can then copy this and paste it in Text Wrangler. We also want to make sure that we change the start and end nucleotides to match our new sequence. Since we know the last nucleotide of our stop codon is at 6654, we can paste that in. And the first nucleotide of our start codon is 7988. This is the new manually annotated sequence for NAD4. Thank you for watching.